Hey, Tony guys here. Want to share something with you. Something I realized. So I'm on day 3 of a water fast, and so I probably end at about 6 p.m. today. So I won't do a whole 3 days. I'll come, what it'll be, 6 hours short. So I will have done maybe 65, 66 hours. I'll probably stretch it out because I don't like the number 66. But one of the things that I was thinking about is how I'm on day 3 of this water fast, and I don't have like a real headache. Like, I don't have a headache. I could feel like my head, in the sense of just probably not sleeping enough last night either, because I slept like maybe 5-6 hours, because I went to bed at like 1 a.m. because I was watching this show, and me and my wife was up talking. And so, but I feel fine. Like, I feel fine. I just got a, what you call it, where you can clip your nails, manicure. Just did a manicure, and I had a consulting call, so I was on a call while I was getting my manicure. That call was my 3rd call of the day. So I've been on the phone for like 2.5 hours to 3 hours, and then now I have another, I think I got another 3 calls. So I got another 3 calls, and so I'll be on the phone 6 hours a day. And I just wrote my wife and scheduled a family dinner. So we're gonna do a family dinner tonight by 6:30, 7 o'clock, and try to get back, because the track and field come on at 7:30 tonight. Try to get back and catch that. But one of the things that I'm realizing is that we don't need what we think we need, because we've been told and we've been conditioned. We have been told that you got to eat every 3 hours. And what is your head? Your head, your brain, what does it do? It gives you a headache when you're not getting something that it wants. A headache is your brain crying. So it's just like a baby. When the baby hungry, the baby cry. The baby done doo-doo on itself, the baby cry. If you ain't got no little nasty baby. And that's what a headache is. A headache tells us something is off. What a stomach ache is. Stomach ache tells us something is off. And so here I am on the 3rd day with no food. I'm in day 3. So last night around midnight made 48 hours. Noon today made 60 hours. So I could have ate at noon and did a 60-hour fast, but I'm doing like another 6-7 hours just by accident, because we're gonna eat with my family tonight. And when I eat, I'll probably have like a 2,000 calorie dinner. Not really, probably be about 1,000. But I'm gonna have everything in there. I have my protein, my vegetable, my carb probably. Or I might do carnivore meal. I may have me a dessert for some sugar. And voila. And then tomorrow I may go to 1 meal tomorrow, or I may not eat tomorrow. I may do alternate day fasting. I listen to my body. But what I'm saying is we have been lied to, and we done been conditioned. Like, if you're an average everyday person, now if you got health conditions, then that's different. This person was all off the side of the road, everything. Oh, non-driving person. I do not want to be behind them. Hit reverse on accident and it hit me. But if you're a, everyday average person and you somewhat decently healthy, then you could do this type of thing. And I'm down 20 pounds from when I started doing this. About 20 pounds, 15 at the least, 20 at the most probably. Maybe 22 at the most, I don't know. But I'm down on this here weight. Now, I know you don't live in there now. Not with that though, what you driving. And so I'm learning that we have been lied to. We done been bamboozled and run amok. Because we sitting around here and we stuffing our face every 3 hours, every 4 hours. We think we gotta have 3 meals a day. But when you think about that and you go back to your ancestors, it's like, do you really think with no electricity, no running water, no lights, your ancestors ate after dark? Think about it. Do you really think your ancestors ate after dark? They ain't had no lights. They had to start a fire. If they was in a place that they could start a fire. But dark meant go your butt to bed. No phone. No TV. You just got conversation and sex. That's it. That's all you got, because you ain't got no lights. You ain't got no card games. They might have made it playing some games out of rocks and leaves. Playing Jim Rummy and Tonk with the leaves. But what you doing? I don't even know what those games is. I never played those games, so y'all, I'm just throwing out names. So you got to think about that. That's why their circadian rhythm was like it was. Now, remember when you go to the Bible, how long them people used to live? How long them people used to live in the Bible? Like the first person, was it Adam? I don't know who it was, lived like 900 and some years. Think about that. Think about that. No pesticides, no growth hormone, no steroids. Grounding every day, meaning feet on the ground, getting grounding, getting that magnetic charge from the earth. Vitamin D from the sun. Not no dang-a-lang. Vitamin D from the sun. Eating natural. On the land. On the land and just eating. Living good. Probably was vegetarian. Might have was vegan. Probably so one with the animals. I don't know if the early humans was, killing the animals to eat until they start doing sacrifices or whatever to God. But think about how long they used to live now. It quickly changed now. It went to 150 years, 120 years, and now we to where the Lord had to say, man, y'all got too much going on. I'm gonna give you 70. That's 70 years. A score is 20 years, for those y'all don't know. 70, that's 70 years, and then with grace, you can get more at it. So if you live past 70 years, that means you living a good life. That means you blessed. You live past 70 years old. So when you look at this and you realize, you got to think about, okay, what was my ancestors doing? My ancestors weren't doing all this eating. Because what did they have to do? They had to work for their food, but not no job. See, that's what people get wrong. They weren't working no job. What they doing? Because she speeding through the parking lot. She don't know where she going, what she doing. She don't know what's going on. So think about it. Even if you a vegetarian, they had to go out to the garden, pluck up them plants, come on in, and or sit out there and garden and see. These was early on. They might was raw vegan, cause otherwise you finna they like, oh, you could eat this. So why am I gonna make a fire and heat this up? This fresh out this here good ground. They probably was raw vegan. And then if they killed them an animal, it probably was certain animals that they felt was clean to eat, that they'll kill that, and then they probably eat that. Some of them were eating the animal raw now. Some of them, they drain their blood and they eating it raw. And the reason why they were doing that, they draining and eating it raw. That's why these, hey Alexa, stop playing music. So that's why they was that's why a lot of these white people like their food rare. Cause their ancestors was killing them animals and eating it raw. Talking about you could taste more of the flavor. Oh, you telling me your ancestors used to eat raw meat. And now you just talking about rare just to sound somewhat civilized, so I don't get up and run away from this table. Thinking you finna chop me up and eat me. So think about it. When you really think about that thing, how they was eating. Now, yeah, I'm not finna eat like that now. I ain't finna be no raw vegan now. I'm gonna live a little bit now. But you got to think about it. And realize, and you got to try to imagine in your mind, like, okay, what did my ancestors do? My ancestors had to go. You had to think about it. So the ancestors like, hey, I took in. I got to go out here and pluck this food up, then come back and get this food. And they looking at it like, this take time. So you got to go out there and work for your food. And then if you got to go hunt, now you going to hunt for your food. But we are in this space of we suffering from so much addiction. We got so much addiction going on that we can't even function in all of that because we struggling with this addiction. So when you think about it, you got to look and say, all right, do I need this Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi every day? Do I need these cookies, these brownies, these donuts, this cake every day? Do I need this fried chicken, Popeyes, KFC every day? Do I need processed food every day? Do I need fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's every day? Do I need this? Or can I order the little garden thing where you grow the plants, start growing your cabbage, growing your kale, growing your spinach. Start going and getting the free range eggs, partner with a farmer. Go get your organic stuff from the local farm. Cause they sell it. They have days where you come out there and shop from their farm. That's how they eat. That's how they live. That's how their family live. You go out there and get it organic directly from the farmer. You ain't got to worry about going to the grocery store. Google organic farm near me. It come right up. They're going to give you good prices because they beating the grocery store prices. The grocery store got to add money to it. So, boom, you go out there and negotiate and work with them. So now, instead of going and plucking it out the ground and growing it, tilling the land and all that, reaping the harvest and all that, you just get to go get it from the farmer who done did all the work. And your work for your food is paying for your gas money or your Uber to get there. And that's what you're doing. Y'all forgive me, I got to set up a Zoom real quick. So I want you to think about that and really get that in your spirit and start to realize that we done been lied to. We have been lied to. You don't need to eat as much as you eating unless you got a doctor's order. But then even with a doctor's order, you got to look and say, is this doctor finessing me? Is the doctor finessing me now? Because what this doctor telling me, they telling me to do this and eat like this, but then they giving me all these pills. Do the doctor got stuff around here to where it's stuff around the office to where the pill company that Doc hit me with, Doc got the flyers, Doc got the brochures, Doc got the little cardboard cutouts now of this here stuff. So if Doc got all this, Doc getting a kickback for these pills he got me on or she got me on. So that's why Doc telling me to keep my sugar intake up and I need to make sure I'm eating carbs and make sure, stuff turning into sugar that feed my diabetes so I can stay on these here meds. You got to really look into it and see. You know, judge for yourself. Everybody different. But one thing that I have found is that what's that? One thing I found. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the company. I need to tell them, hey, bring me another deal now. Bring me another deal. Yeah, oh yeah. That's the company I worked with before. Yeah, I'm gonna write down, circle on back. Circle right on back. Y'all gotta forgive me. Something had distracted me. But make this. That's awesome. So I want you to think about this thing and really get this in your spirit. Y'all got to forgive me. I found this email that made me circle back to this company. I'm just making sure they ain't the Lord trying to bless me. And I get this and really sit down and look at your life, because one of the things that I'm realizing from this is fasting breaks addiction. Now, I'm not sure what all type of addictions it can break, but one thing I'm realizing for me is it breaks food addiction. I wasn't addicted to food per se, but I was thinking like, oh, you gotta eat this amount of times and you gotta have these things and you need this. So my body would crave certain things that I did not need. But now it's like after fasting, when you go back to eating, you have such an appreciation for food that you realize you only need the bare necessities. And with the bare necessities, what that says to you is it says, well, what it says to you is I just need water. Because I'm so happy to be back to this food. I don't need lemonade. I don't need sweet tea. I don't need Diet Coke or Mountain Dew or whatever it is. I don't need fried chicken. I'm fine with this salmon. I'm fine with this steak. I'm fine with this ground beef. I'm fine with this kale, this spinach, however you eat. I'm fine with these pineapple, this watermelon. I'm fine with this right here. And I want something healthy. Your body gonna say, man, I want something healthy because, yeah, I'm gonna have some cravings or whatever, but I want something healthy because I done did all this and I done purged all this and killed all this disease, killing them cancer cells, killing all this different disease in my body. I don't want to come and put disease back in my body when I just got done purging my body from all disease. So you want to go back and you want to eat fuel for your body. Stuff that's going to fuel you and bless you. So think about that. Think about that and get this in your spirit, and we're going to be in touch. God bless you. I got the coach in 30 minutes. So I can get a little work done. I feel like I'm getting some messages too. But God bless you. We'll talk soon.